Hello viewers, Tim Poole here, editor of Gambling Insider, and now with Nikita Keino, head of partnerships at SOFTSWISS game aggregator. Nikita, thanks for joining us.
Hi Tim.
We're going to talk about a few exciting topics, but you guys recently released your iGaming Trends Report. Can you tell us all about it?
So the iGaming industry worldwide is maturing, and actually the competition is really growing. For businesses, this means that this calls for actually stronger branding, actually new ways of finding new revenue verticals, new markets, etc. And this SOFTSWISS iGaming Trend Report 2025 actually reveals all of this and actually addresses all these challenges and even more. SOFTSWISS iGaming Report 2025 can be divided into four major aspects. Actually, it's marketing about player engagement and how to ensure good revenue from this. It's about technical stuff. About the tools and how to use it more effectively. Regulation, how the ever-changing environment in the regulatory can be overcome by the operators, and business development, all these mergers, acquisitions, and what we can do to help to grow the business and the industry.
For our viewers, if you've heard any strange noises, it's because we heard a drone flying past us during this interview. You mentioned acquisition at the end there. Certainly a trend this last year in the industry. We're seeing a lot of kind of loyalty programs, a lot of focus on rewards, so focus on retention. Is the balance changing a little bit, or is the industry still very acquisition focused?
I would say that acquisition, of course, is very important. We can't live without it. The industry can't survive without it, for sure. But I would say that we should focus more on retention nowadays. And this, our report actually shows that retention is more vital nowadays. For example, out of 100 of players, 20% actually that acquired, 20% of them they actually are not going to this next stage of retention. And actually, if we focus more on retention, then we can get more out of it, more out of the acquisition, basically. So
yeah, absolutely. A simple question, but maybe a controversial one. In terms of acquisition and maybe looking at retention later, are free spins overrated?
I can't say that. We have plenty of different tools to acquire and retain the players. But anyway, I think that still free spins is the most effective one.
Sure, no, fair enough. AI, we can't talk about trends without mentioning AI. Very, I don't even want to say popular anymore. It's everywhere. It's just in every day. But on a scale of maybe 1 to 10, in terms of how much of AI that we're already using compared to how much we could be using, where do you think we're at the moment?
Actually, in our report, we did some kind of analysis, and we spoke with a lot of people in iGaming and some executive regarding artificial intelligence, because it's a trend and everyone speaks about it nowadays. So our analysis shows that usually people tend to put it 8.2 out of 10 in the scale of importance for their business. So you see, it's kind of important, but to my mind, actually, of course, artificial intelligence can be used and should be used now by our company, by other iGaming companies, but it shouldn't be overrated. We cannot rely 100% on it. We should actually listen to humans and people, and people should just actually give the decisions. But of course, artificial intelligence can be used as a tool to help to do that, to make more effective decisions, to be more effective, to build a more effective business, and to help with, as we mentioned, play acquisition and retention. But we cannot substitute just human think tank, I would say.
Yeah. Absolutely. A final question, given everything we've talked about, all the different trends, not to necessarily put you on the spot, but to give you freedom to answer, if you were to give us one prediction, any prediction about online gaming in 2025 that might surprise us, what would you give us? And it can be based on the trends report as well.
Yeah, our trend report showed a lot of different trends we should look into. But I would mention player engagement. In 2024, we invested a lot in SOFTSWISS game aggregator tournament tool, and we actually launched it, and it showed its results. And in 2025, I suppose like we will proceed with it. We will proceed investing and focusing on it in order to get like the best possible journey for the player.
Fantastic. Well, Nikita, thanks very much for your time and best of luck with everything you're looking to achieve.
Yeah, thank you, Tim.